The Titan churns beneath the waves. With a single lash of its immense body, the giant churns the deep into chaos. The final ascent begins. Steel finally pierces scale. The ship and crew pull as one. The Titan stirs, leaving the land behind. Ahead lies the vast, indifferent ocean, and the true test of their resolve. With the harbor fading behind them, the crew of the Titan faced the open sea and the unknown dangers that lurked beneath the waves. Below decks, the sonar paints a grim picture. What they are searching for does not want to be found. Every hunt begins with a departure, and this one will take us deeper than ever before.
They carry supplies like warriors preparing for war. Because beneath the waves, war is exactly what awaits.
With dawn breaking across the open sea, the crew brings their instruments to life. To catch a predator that owns the shadows, you must first earn the right to enter its world. To catch a predator that owns the shadows, you must first earn the right to enter its world. Steel must be tested before flesh meets tooth. As the first light of dawn spills across the deck, the crew prepares their bait. Silent offerings meant for a monster. Each hook is a promise that something in the deep will answer.
Precision is survival. One mistake, and the ocean will claim everything.
In the calm breath of early morning, the crew suits up. Not for the cold, but for the unknown force waiting beneath the rising sun. Preparation ends here. The hunt begins now. Preparation ends here. The hunt begins now. At first light, the captain and his men begin their search, listening for the faint stir of something moving far below their hull. The creature's trail appears, subtle, shifting, like a shadow refusing to be found.
The long line makes its first descent.
Steel drops into the abyss, seeking a shadow, long rumored, but rarely seen. The men ready themselves, each breath steady, each movement deliberate. Somewhere below, the giant moves. The sea shifts whenever a giant rises.
From the waterline, the vessel stands like a steel fortress. Its sensors reaching into the deep.
Every reading matters. The Giant Moray Eel begins its dance. Contact!
Alarms erupt across the deck. The men surge forward.
Long line snaps, taps tight. Steel drawn to its limb. By midday, the creature's strength becomes undeniable. The line tightens as if the ocean itself were pulling back.
No ordinary fish could bend steel like this. Something long, powerful, coils in the darkness below.
The ocean shifts under their feet. The men brace against the rising pull. Each surge through the cable carries the same message. Whatever coils below is getting angry.
The men brace against the rising pull. Each surge through the cable carries the same message. Whatever coils below is getting angry.
The morning light dulls under gathering clouds, and with it, the sea changes mood.
The beast is rising.
When water rises, something follows.
Even from the waterline, the force is unmistakable. Something deep below is twisting the ocean. Even from the waterline, the force is unmistakable. Something deep below is twisting. The first real pull erupts like a tremor. And the men feel the monster's intent.
Steel complains before flesh ever does.
Even seasoned fishermen know this is no ordinary fight. Below, the moray turns, twisting the deep around its massive body. In the heart of the deep, the Titan reveals its true scale. With a single lash of its immense body, the giant churns the deep into chaos. The creature rises, its strength undeniable.
The men hold, because letting go means losing everything.
Steel meets raw instinct, and it is barely enough. The moray tightens its coils beneath the waves. Man against nature, steel against sinew. Then the monster breaks the surface, revealing the legend beneath the myth.
Its size alone shakes their resolve.
The crew answers with grit, stubborn as the sea itself. The battle becomes a rhythm. Pull, resist, pull again.
Driven upward, the moray becomes a force of nature.
Every thrash writes another chapter of this struggle. The deck becomes the final battleground. The ocean answers its return with thunder. And through the roar, the men feel the full weight of the Titan they've challenged. The final ascent begins. The monster is close, angry, wounded, and unwilling to yield. Under a sky caught between day and darkness, the Titan churns beneath the waves.
With daylight fading into a storm-dark glow, the giant's sheer bulk becomes undeniable. 15 meters.
The sea sends its lesser offerings, small echoes of the monster yet to land.
The deck becomes chaos, but the men keep their eyes locked on the Titan rising beneath them.
On the edge of chaos, small victories burn brightest. Steel finally pierces scale. The ship and crew pull as one.
The giant touches steel, a being that hasn't seen the sun in decades, dragged into a world it was never meant to enter.
And with a last violent strike,
The Titan spends the final breath of its power. The battle ends. After the storm of battle, the ship returns, carrying not just a catch, but a tale etched into steel and memory. And with a last violent strike, the Titan spends the final breath of its power. The battle ends.
Witnessing a creature thought too large, too old, too fearsome to ever be brought ashore. Its journey continues, leaving the sea behind, entering a new arena of value and judgment.
Before any bidding begins, the giant must be studied. Its size alone, rewriting expectations.
Whispers ripple through the crowd. A specimen like this may appear once in a generation.
Incredible. Look at that.
Then the battle shifts from sea to commerce, and the Titan becomes the prize of a fierce bidding war.
From raw power to refined art, the giant is transformed.
And as its flavor reaches the table, the story of the 15-meter Titan finds its end.
Not in the deep.